Yes.
Leave meeting.
And welcome to Orange Pod Sports. This is our first all virtual episode. You have the crew here, me, Adam, and Tom. And it's
There we go.
a very short episode, only about maybe say 15 minutes today. We'll be doing the Thanksgiving picks, and boy, do we have a absolute banger of lineups. 3 games.
Action-packed Thanksgiving for us.
Yeah, I don't know if the viewers are ready for our beat mitts. I think people have been, clamoring to know what we look like, and now they're gonna know. Is our viewership gonna drop, or is it gonna go up? I don't know.
Our radio faces have been exposed.
Yes.
I know. Well, it was bound to happen at one time or another.
It happens to every celebrity radio show. I mean,
yes.
It had to happen.
Then they go big, go on TV, and then people are like, "Wow, that's kind of disappointing."
Yeah.
But we are sorry to disappoint our fans, but
reality is often disappointing right here.
Reality cannot indeed be whatever we want.
No.
So when I did the standings, Tom actually gained a game. So Tom is now just 7 back.
Wow.
Adam dropped the game. So Adam is
Well, that's what Adam had some bad picks this week, didn't he?
Okay, it happens.
Adam,
you guys probably changed my picks.
No, you picked the Jets.
I picked the Jets, and it almost worked.
Almost.
There are so many games this year that I've picked that they've lost like 1 score. Like, it was a risky game.
You picked who else did you pick? You picked another weird one. Actually, no, the Bucks losing killed you too.
Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah, it happens. TB12 on primetime in Tampa. No good.
Yeah. Also,
it's past his bedtime.
Yeah, it's past his bedtime.
So, Adam, I want to ask before we get into the Thanksgiving, what happened to Minnesota, man?
Oh, jeez. They're still fine. They can still run the table.
A really bad Dallas team.
Yeah.
It happens. The Vikings were. Not the Vikings. The Cowboys were due for a win, obviously, and they got Andy Dalton.
I'll actually agree with that.
They got the quarterback bump. They were due. They had to win something. So they can beat the Panthers. They can beat the Jaguars. They can luck into a game against the Bucks. Beat the Bears. Saints. They will have Taysom Hill, who is not good, and the Lions, who suck. So they're still in primetime position. They can run the table. They can go undefeated the rest of the season. Possible. I'm not saying they are.
I'm sure they can.
All I know is my Steelers undefeated pick is looking unbelievably great these days.
Well, we talked about this last week, Adam, but the Steelers, we both agree they're the best team in the league, but they haven't really played anyone.
Yeah,
look at
their next real. Well, I don't even know.
The Ravens are
the Ravens. Okay, the Ravens aren't bad. They're just not particularly good.
Look at other than the Ravens. Look at who they've played.
I'm okay. They beat the Titans, who are a decent team.
Sometimes
they beat the Browns by a lot, and they're a playoff team.
Yeah, but they're the Browns.
0-6 against teams with winning records.
They beat the Ravens, who are not bad.
They're at 1-3. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, they haven't really played.
Anymore.
They have two games. Oh, they actually play 3 good games the rest of the way.
Yeah,
Ravens,
Bills,
Colts. Yeah.
So they got 3.
It'll be tough.
The Browns game might be real, depending on if they're 16-0 or not.
Yeah, if they're 16-0. If they're 16-0, then they'll go for. If you're if you're 15-0, you gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, 15-0. The Browns are going to try to win too because.
They're going to be pushing for higher seeding.
The Browns could almost win out and have a chance at not making the playoffs. In the AFC, it's so.
Yeah.
So
and
tight.
And even in that scenario, like where the Steelers are say 14-1, the Chiefs could be 13-2.
Yeah. Oh, true. So, and then you'd have to play for the bye because there's only one bye.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a yikes.
That with the 7th seed, the 2 seed is no longer important.
That's true.
So, with that being said, let's get into our Thanksgiving picks. We got Houston. My dog has just come over here. We got Houston, Detroit. Detroit, I believe, it's Houston favored by 3.
I mean, I think this is finally a game the Texans can win. Like, I think can actually win.
yeah,
Is Stafford playing?
yes, Stafford is playing.
yes.
Stafford's playing.
Stafford's played all year.
I mean, that's true, but there were a couple games he was questionable. I assume it's in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a game that nobody's gonna watch,
right.
but everyone's gonna have to watch.
You know, if at least it was like the Bears, it'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But like,
A divisional
you got a
game or
team in the hunt.
something.
yeah, or like the Pats.
It's. I mean,
But-
I could see. Yeah. Are we? Would you say? What did you? Who did you guys take? The Texans.
I'm taking the Texans. Yeah,
I'm taking the
The
Texans.
Lions lost to PJ Walker 20-0. I can't.
That's true.
I can't.
The
All right, I'm
Lions
gonna-
did terribly against a not that great Panthers team.
Yeah.
They got
Okay, the
shut
Panthers are not bad. I
Okay,
think
they're
Matt
not
Rule
great.
is. I think
And
Matt
they-
Rule is a
they
very
had
good
their
coach.
starting quarterback. They had their
That's true.
5'11" XFL quarterback playing, and they.
PJ
Are you a
Tucker.
heightist? Confirmed.
PJ
Aaron's a
Tucker,
heightist.
I think, has like been cut by 12 NFL football teams or something like that.
He,
So-
his last NFL appearance was, I think, last year. The last time he was on a roster, he was on the Colts practice squad before going to the XFL. But
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all hopping in on the Texans train here. So, I mean, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be such a boring game.
yeah,
I could see it just being a blowout, and it could be like 20-0, and then that's just like the game.
Aaron, do you have the Texans as favorites?
yes, Texans are 3-point favorites
Okay.
on the road.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Texans.
I
Texans,
mean, a 3-point favorite.
it,
That
it-
sounds about right.
on the road too, so it means they're probably about like a touchdown favorite if they're home.
Yeah.
Washington at Dallas, dead even, negative. Giving Dallas favored by 3 points. I'm taking Washington here
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
Washington
has not won on the road.
That's true.
but
They
And
are
do
0-4.
but then you're begging the question of, are they due?
Well, I don't really subscribe to the Adam Seneen school of are they due? Because
But it's
I
true.
think
Mathematically
are-
speaking, I'm gonna drop some math on you guys. Mathematically speaking, they're due. That was my math. That was the math section of the
there
day.
was no math involved. You just said
No, there.
mathematically speaking.
You just say mathematically, and then it's math section of the day. It
All right.
works.
there's
You don't have
no,
to check
like,
my math.
evidence.
There's no evidence.
When's
Probably
the
like
last time you
lifetime.
said they're due, and you were right.
Lots of times. I remember Howie Kendrick. I was like, oh, this
Okay,
man's 0
no.
for 4.
On this show,
I was like,
when's the
oh,
last
Howie
time-
Kendrick's 0 for 4 in the World Series. He's due, and then he hits a home run to win the World Series.
No, last
So over a year ago. Was the last a year ago was the last time you were
I'm
right.
sorry. I save it for the high. I get it right at the high stakes. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a
I
gamer.
think I don't know. I don't know what to say for this one because I don't know what Andy Dalton really looks like because he played like a game and a half before he was murdered. And then I don't know if Dallas has anything of any sort of substance to put
Yeah.
out on the field right now.
I don't know because
Dallas did not have practice yesterday because their strength
Of
and
COVID?
conditioning coach was their strength and conditioning coach was taken to the hospital.
yeah, he passed away. Unfortunately,
I did he pass away?
he passed away.
Oh,
ESPN. I did not know that he passed away. I saw that he had been taken to the hospital, but
Yeah, he passed away. I saw that on Twitter yesterday.
Really?
that's too bad.
Very unfortunate. But
That is very unfortunate.
can I just say, like, ESPN doesn't have him passing away,
did he?
but I'm not
Is
sure.
it of COVID?
No, it was non-COVID related medical emergency.
Oh, it says he's on life. So okay, because it was a false report that he was.
There we
dead.
go.
Okay, he's on life support.
There we go. All right. Also,
but
And-
still very serious, obviously,
Yeah,
and
yes.
we hope he's
Of course.
recovers.
Definitely.
But
In
that has
Washington football team news, heading into this season, they're 603 and 603 and 28 overall. So, you know, they're bound to win one. I mean, math. There you go. There's your math of the week. As I've said,
doesn't make any sense. How does
they're due.
okay,
They're just due.
that
They're
would
due
be
for an away win.
the math? They're 603, 603, and 8 overall, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
then they would be if your math was correct, they would be due for a win every other game.
Exactly.
yeah, but Sunil,
They just
they
won,
won last
they'll
game.
lose.
Yeah, but they haven't won an away game.
Sunil, please leave the math to the professionals.
Who's the professionals in this group with math?
Not us, but we
Not
don't
us,
use math.
none of us. Yeah,
That's true.
we don't use math.
That's
we
true.
use
All
logic.
right. All right.
All right. So
I'm gonna take the Cowboys because I'm ready to be disappointed and get my hopes up and think like, oh, we can make this like. I mean, the most electric Thanksgiving Day I've ever seen for football is, you know, when RG3 led the boys into
That was
Dallas.
sick. RG3 and
It was the greatest
Alfred
game
Morris.
ever. Yeah, him
That was
and their
awesome.
rookie season,
Was
and
that
they just
when?
lit up the Cowboys.
So it's always
That-
a good time when the Cowboys get lit up. I must admit myself.
Those are the good old days. I think.
I wish there was a way to remember the good old days. Know you're in the good old days when you're.
Can I
in
say
the good-
tie
Ooh, tie is an option,
as
but
my
that's a
prediction?
terrible.
No, I'm not gonna
No, say tie.
that.
No, Tom said tie.
Tom did not say tie. Tom considered it though.
You can't just
I'm
throw
gonna
that
say-
out there without saying it though. Like,
Well,
what?
I'm thinking about saying it. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Cowboys just since they're at home.
This is the same thing that happened last time when Aaron took the Washington football team
Well,
over
see,
the Cowboys.
but it
There's no
doesn't
way we
always-
sweep the Cowboys.
That's true. Also, Cowboys actually have fans.
Oh, good point. Good point.
And
And
That's
it'll be
why I'm going
stacked
Cowboys.
Thanksgiving Day.
we
And
have
Zeke always. You got
Zeke always
on
eats.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
You gotta feed him.
he's got to keep it in his mouth first if he doesn't fumble it away.
That's true.
We got Baltimore at Pittsburgh, our final game at the 8:20 time start. Pittsburgh favored by 5 points. I can't pick Baltimore here.
Sanine also
true.
is not allowed to pick.
Yeah, I'm
Baltimore
also
here.
not allowed to pick Baltimore.
Yeah,
Where
well,
is it?
I'm not
Where
picking
is it?
Baltimore, I'm not
In
picking
Pittsburgh?
Baltimore by choice. Adam's not picking Baltimore because he's legally not allowed to. It's a legally binding agreement that he's not allowed to pick against the Steelers for the rest.
I
of the
feel pretty okay. I feel pretty okay with that.
I think I'm gonna go Steelers as well. I think they're.
Ah, jeez, this is
I
dangerous.
think you can't. Well, you can't not pick against the Steelers.
We are
right now.
lining us up for the experts picked us.
We go 3 in a row all the time.
I know, but prime time games, you can do the 1 o'clock hour, but you can't do like the prime time games. Everybody
I
knows
think we
that.
all picked the
Because
right
they
Monday
always-
night winner.
No,
Or
I didn't.
Sunday
I
night
picked
winner.
who was
No,
who
on
was
Sunday.
night?
Kansas City, Vegas was Sunday, right?
Okay, well that's the Chiefs. The Chiefs
Okay.
don't apply to the logic that the rest of us do.
Patrick Mahomes doesn't apply to our mere.
Well,
Doesn't
the
apply.
Chiefs lost to the Raiders earlier this year.
It's
Yeah.
true.
and they
It's true.
almost
It's
lost
fair.
again if Mahomes didn't just absolutely
Have the easiest.
Yeah.
You mean the easiest game-winning drive I've ever seen?
like there was no resistance.
But I'm gonna go Steelers. I just can't see them losing to the Ravens again or this year.
Yeah, I mean,
the
it was a
Ravens-
close game. I mean, it was a close game last time, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah, the
Ravens'
Ravens-
offense is not great.
The division games
No.
are always going to be close, but like,
But
there's-
wait. Would the Ravens losing this one mean they slide 3 in a row?
yep, they would
Yep.
be 6-5. And
Jeez.
mentioned, but also they will be without Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins. Both.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
just there's a chance this game doesn't happen.
I don't know.
You
if it-
say that every week, Tom.
I haven't said it for like 3 weeks. Or no, for like 5 weeks since the whole Titans.
You said
Conundrum.
you said it every week, and then you don't start like every week you like think that the Titans aren't gonna play, and then
That happened one week.
bench Derrick Henry
That happened one
on your
week.
fantasy team, and then it happens every week.
Happened 1 week. But I think, I don't know, the fact that it's a Thursday game, but it hasn't been canceled yet, so I'm gonna say it'll happen.
Yeah, at this point it's not canceled. So.
Yeah, I think, but yeah, no, none of their running backs. So it's on Lamar Jackson to do basically everything himself.
Yeah, against that
Classic.
Steelers defense, no way. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Classic.
with yeah, definitely sticking with Steelers.
And
It's probably for the best.
the question I want to pose before we go is, what do we think of the Ravens?
Lamar
We all
Jackson's
think
not
that
good.
they're very mediocre. They'll stumble into the playoffs. They'll probably make
Maybe.
the playoffs.
They could miss the playoffs
Actually,
behind
they
the
might.
Browns.
They're the
They might,
Eagles.
yeah, they probably. I mean, the Raiders look better than the Ravens right now.
Both Miami and Baltimore took huge steps back this week.
That's true.
I think Miami can recover. I don't know.
I think they got a little high on themselves. and then,
However, really worrying if you're a Tua fan to see Flores trust Fitzpatrick
Yeah,
over Tua for a
was-
game-winning drive.
that was just awful.
That's just like
I mean-
terrible coaching. And then you're gonna throw Tua back in there next week.
Yeah, I don't get it.
it happens. I mean,
It's kind of
young
weird.
quarterback, young team. We'll see what
I
happens.
guess, but if you say Tua's our quarterback, you can't be like in 3 weeks be like, oh, actually, we don't really trust Tua for this situation, so we're gonna put the quarterback we benched for Tua in.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think the Dolphins still will keep pounding. I think they're a really good team.
Fins up, baby.
Yeah, I was considering saying that.
I can't support that statement.
No,
No.
we're not gonna be a Finns radio show.
We're exclusively Dolphins radio.
I refuse to be an exclusive Dolphins radio show.
Dolphins radio with Aaron Tully.
We could talk about Matt Breida
Matt Breida.
and Salvin, like Ahmed. I just added him on my fantasy team. Let's see how he does.
Don't forget, I don't know. I almost say Kiko Alonso, but I don't think he's been on
Is
the
Kiko
Dolphins
on?
for a
No,
while.
I don't think he is. He's on the Saints.
He hasn't been
Really?
there for years. The
I didn't
Saints-
know he was still in the league.
He hasn't been on the team. He hasn't been on a team in a long time, Tom.
I don't know. Who else?
Uh,
There you go. That's all the Dolphins players that we
yeah,
can name.
we have that.
Bada
we-
bing, bada
we're,
bing.
we're Dolphins radio talk show. We know like 6 players. All right. So with that, sorry to cut you off, Tom, but
No, you're all right.
with that, those are our Thanksgiving picks. We will see you guys on Friday.
Awesome.
All right. See ya.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.